Welcome into DRF Daily, DRF Sports' brand new sports betting live stream every single day, every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. We're back, day 3. Day 1, we went 3-2. Yesterday, we hit all 4 of our best bets, going 4-0. We're looking at a 7-2 record to start. We are almost hot. I'll declare myself hot tomorrow if we go 3 for 3 on winning days, but we have another 4 bets coming at you. Technically 7 bets, because one of them we have 3 prop bets for NBA Finals Game 5 coming your way. So really looking forward to that. But just a little reminder that you can find all of this sports betting data over at drf.com/sports. You can subscribe to DRF Sports Pro monthly, quarterly, or yearly. And if you follow us at DRF_sports on Twitter, we're giving away free months of DRF Sports Pro very, very often. Every weekend, every big game, we're trying to give away as much of this data as we can. So go ahead and give us a follow on Twitter at DRF_sports. We're also on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Just search DRF Sports and we should pop up. Just to give a little breakdown, a little preview of what we're doing today. We're starting with some player props in the NBA Finals. From player props, we're going all MLB. Going from MLB, we're then headed to the ice. Stanley Cup Finals start tonight. Avalanche, Lightning, Game 1, puck drop at 8 p.m. Eastern. We have some great best bets, some leans in that one. Looking forward to it. But starting things off today, some of our best bet player props. We're going Steph, Jordan Poole, Jason Tatum, and there's a little bit of a fun one that I'll sprinkle in at the end. Don't want to give it away, but it's all point props. Looking to start off with Steph. He's set at 28.5 points. He's hit that all but one game. And last game was the outlier. He didn't even hit a 3, only notched 16 points. I'm betting the over 28.5 for Steph Curry points. Last game, it was set at 31.5. And I said, that's way, way too high. That's being inflated from his 43-point game 4 performance. And now I think it's being pulled down by a bad game 5 performance. So cash in here. Over Steph points, 28.5. He's gone over that 4 of his 5 games. And throughout the entire playoffs, he goes over 28.5 points 57% of the time. I love the value here. Give me Steph over 28.5. Jordan Poole, his point total is set at 11.5. I like the over again. He's only gone over. I'm looking at Jason Tatum next. Just wait for Jason Tatum's. He's gone over that total 3 of the 5 NBA Finals game, and he averages about 10 shots per Finals game. So his volume's there. I think Jordan Poole goes over 11.5. I think he's kind of found his footing. He's found his role within this offense. I think the games were a little bit too big for him to start the Finals, but now it's Game 5. He showed up. Game 6, I think he gets into that rhythm a little bit more. He performs better, and over 11.5. And I believe it's plus money at over 11.5. But the one that I'm for sure, it's Jason Tatum points under 27.5. It's plus 111 at DRF Sportsbook. So go ahead and check that out, ia.drf.com. You can also find DRF Sportsbook in the App Store and Google Play Store. And if you're in Iowa only for DRF Sportsbook. But currently, if you go under 27.5 points for Jason Tatum, that is at plus 111. He's only gone over 27.5 points once this series. And you're telling me I can get plus money on him doing it again? He hasn't shown up all finals, and the Celtics have proven they can win without him putting up a lot of points. He scored just 12 in game 1, and they won that game. And he was a fantastic playmaker, racking up the assists, keeping his turnover levels low. That'll be the key. Jason Tatum doesn't need to score for the Celtics to win. Jason Tatum just can't turn the ball over. It's such a high clip that he's been doing this entire series. So Jason Tatum under 27.5 points. I think it is some fantastic, fantastic value. And at plus 111, I'm hitting that 2 units. And I think that cashes in with ease. I feel bad kind of throwing my man under the bus like that. But at the same time, he can get a lot of assists and he can do it that way. He doesn't need to score a lot for the Celtics to win. Moving from NBA picks, NBA Finals, it tips off tomorrow night. We're coming back with the free game of the day. Tomorrow will be Game 6, all of the data you need on Game 6. Celtics, Warriors. I said Celtics in 7, but that was assuming they were going to win Game 5. I'm not so sure. I'm not so excited about that one anymore. Moving from NBA, we're going MLB. Brewers at Mets. Mets are plus 100 at home on the money line, which to me is crazy considering they just won yesterday 4-0 against these Brewers. But Corbin Burns gets the start, defending Cy Young champion. So will be interesting to see how that one shakes out. Corbin Burns is 3-4 this season, though, but a solid 2.48 ERA. He's taken on David Peterson, sitting at 2-0, who has a 3.37 ERA. Now, like I said, Mets won yesterday 4-0. Pete Alonso, fantastic day, 2 ribbies. Chris Bassett threw 8 innings and allowed just 3 hits. And the Brewers are in I think you can call this a slump. They've lost 11 of their last 13. If that's not a slump, I'm not sure what is. The offense, though, has been, I'm not going to say good. I'm not going to say great. And I'm not going to say anything like that. I'll say all right. The Brewers offense has been all right during this slump, but their pitching, their defense has been a straight up yikes. They're losing games like 6-8. They're losing games like 11-7, things like that, where just the opposing offenses are putting up a lot of runs. And then you're coming off a game where your offense can't even put up a run, getting blanked 4-0. However, the Mets are a team with a really good bullpen, a nice whip, but Milwaukee's 44-25 straight up against teams with a good bullpen. But you then look at the Mets. This game was really hard to pick, if I'm being honest. The sim said one thing, my heart said something, the stats said something completely different. Mets 27-11 against teams who strand 6.9 nice or less runners. And the Mets are 6-2 straight up against NL Central opponents this season. They're coming off that 4-0 win in games with a close line, so plus 125 all the way to minus 125. Brewers are just 8-13 straight up, and they're 8-18 when they're a road favorite of minus 110 or better. So the Sims say there's value on the Brewers. Our Sims, our power line makes this line minus 141 in favor of the Brewers. You can get the Brewers at minus 125. Our game simulator says Mets win 4-3. So the numbers are saying a few different things. And I'm saying something completely different as well. Give me the Mets here at plus 100. Maybe I'm discounting what the Brewers are capable of due to this losing streak. Maybe I'm overcounting what the Mets are doing. David Peterson, not a lot of innings pitched under him, and he's going up against the defending Cy Young winner. There's a lot of different things to it. But if I can get the Mets at plus money here after winning 4-0 yesterday, looking really good yesterday, and the Brewers looked really bad, and they continue to look really bad, I'm not betting a favorite who is in the middle of a huge losing streak. Give me the Mets at plus 100. Yesterday, we talked Rays-Yankees. That was our featured free game of the day, and that one turned up a win because yesterday, not to pat myself on the back, went 4-0 in my picks. I picked the Yankees. They won 2-0. They put up 2 runs thanks to 2 terrible errors by the Rays. They could have gotten out of the inning, but their right fielder dropped a routine fly ball. Then Randy Arozarena, when he was trying to throw in to get the runner out at home just a few batters later, he airmailed it. Corey Kluber wasn't in the right spot for the Rays, backing up his catcher. And so another run came around to score, and that turned out to be all that the Yankees needed, winning yesterday 2-0. So now the Rays sit at 35-26, Yankees 45-16, Yankees minus 135 on the money line. The total is set at 7.5 runs. First pitch slated for 7:05 p.m. And we got a lefty versus lefty matchup. It's going to be a good one. Shane McClanahan, 7-2, a 1.87 ERA, is taking on left-hander Nestor Cortez, who's had himself a fantastic season, sitting at 5-2 with a 1.96 ERA. Rays, 5-10 against left-handed pitchers. Yankees, 11-9. All right. Yankees won yesterday, like I said, 2-0, and they continue to have a solid win-loss record at home against the Rays. Yankees offense has been very well. They score 5.1 runs per game, Rays just 4.2, and the Yankees do it with long balls, 1.6 home runs a game. Rays average less than 1 home run a game. Manchu, their first baseman, the Rays' first baseman, not too hot against the Yankees as of late. And the Yankees have now won 12 of their last 13. Rays coming off of a series loss against Minnesota. They're 4-3 over their last 7. Yankees 7-1 straight up in home games after 3+ wins. I can't bet against it's kind of the same reasoning I used against the Brewers earlier. I can't bet on a team that's in the middle of a slump. I can't bet against a team who's in the middle of one of the hottest stretches in the MLB, one of the best, if not the best team in the league. Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo, Giancarlo Stanton, all raking. DJ LeMahieu, just all look fantastic. I mean, from top to bottom. Matt Carpenter, I think, is having a resurgence to his career up there in the Bronx. So give me the Yankees to win this game. And also, this is a certified gold star pick. You're following me. Our Sims love the value on the Yankees. Yeah, they're, I think, minus 135. But man, have they been good. Our value thinks it's more about minus 177, as you see here. The certified gold star pick. Total set at 7. It's come down from 7.5 just earlier today. I'm going to lean the over on that because our Sims have it at about 7. I think the Yankees might be able to push one over the right field porch, something like that. So give me the Yankees in this one to win. I can't fade them. They won me a game yesterday. They're going to win me another game today. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. And so all of that breakdown, we're headed to today's free game of the day, Stanley Cup Game 1, Lightning at Avalanche. Avalanche favored by 1.5 goals. They're minus 155 on the money line. 8 p.m. puck drop slated for tonight. Colorado this season is 14-1 against the spread in home games against goalies who save more than 91.5 of their shots. As I'm pulling up some of the game stats for this game, as you see here, Colorado minus 155. Our power line thinks there's a little bit of value with the Lightning as they make this line more like minus 101 in favor of the Avalanche. The under, though, is the play of the game. It's set at 6. Our Sims have it at about 4. And it's also worth mentioning that all of the Eastern Conference Finals games that featured Lightning and the Rangers all went under. Lightning have a fantastic goaltender. Avalanche have a fantastic goaltender. And the Avalanche had 2 of their 4 games in the Western Conference Finals go under the total. So if you're looking at the broad scheme of things, of all the games, a majority of them went under, and it's such a high pressure moment. These goalies are going to be playing at their absolute best. I don't think the pressure will get to either one of them. They've been in pressure packed moments. The Lightning are going for their three-peat. They know what it takes. The Avalanche are one of the best teams in the NHL. Give me the under 6 goals, and I'm not thinking twice about it. I think that's a certified gold pick as well. Key to watching this one, and it's worth noting, Avalanche come in with 9 days of rest, nearly double-digit days off, after they swept the Oilers in kind of dominant fashion. A few games that were a little close and a lot of points were scored, but I mean, Avalanche did what they needed to do, went in, brought the brooms out, and swept the Oilers in convincing fashion, where the Lightning were in a little bit of a dogfight with the Rangers after losing the first 2 games, going down 0-2 in the series. They rattled off 4 straight wins to take down the Rangers and get this spot to have a chance at the three-peat. But with that being said, Avalanche come in with a lot of rest. Lightning come in with a little bit less rest. So that's going to be a key thing to watch here in game 1 of the finals. I mean, then from there, rest doesn't matter because they're all on the same schedule. But for game 1, it matters. And the Avalanche are coming in with a lot more rest. It'll be interesting to see if they come out with high intensity or if they come out a little flat. That's why I'm staying away from the puck line and the spread. I'm betting on the total, and I think under 6 goals is the play here for today. So just a quick recap of what we've said today. Game 5 player props. We like Steph Curry over 28.5 points. We like Jordan Poole over 11.5 points, and Jason Tatum under 27.5 points. We're on the Mets plus 100 at home against Milwaukee. We're on the Yankees at home minus 135 against the Rays. That's a certified gold star pick. And we are under 6 goals in this Lightning Avalanche game. That's also a certified gold star pick. You don't see the gold star there next to it, but trust me, that is a certified gold star pick. So thank you so much for tuning in to DRF Daily. My name is Jack Fitzpatrick. We're trying to hit another 4-0 day. We went 4-0 yesterday. We're 7-2 on it all. You can follow us, see all of the data, see all of the breakdowns, our reactions to live sports over on Twitter at DRF_sports. Find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just search DRF Sports. And if you want to check out all of this data, maybe subscribe to DRF Sports Pro, or just see what's happening in the world of sports data, go ahead and check us out at drf.com/sports. So thank you so much for tuning in. Until tomorrow, we're feeling another 4-0 day. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya.